What does it cost you to be nice? Just to be nice. You know, that random act of kindness, that word that was unexpected for somebody. You just gave them a call, you wrote them a letter, an email, you sent them a DM, you encouraged them. What did it really cost you to do that? But what was the impact of that? You know what it's like. I know what it's like to receive those. In this last week, and I don't often share this, but this last week I've had a number of these experiences that really stopped me in my tracks. It's so almost unexpected. I was out on my walk a few days ago, and a guy in our village just was riding his bicycle in the opposite direction, and he pulled over and he said, "Hey, I just want to stop you." And I said, "Yeah," I didn't know the guy, and he said, "I just want to thank you for your videos. I was watching your video the other day with my wife, and it was just so encouraging." And I said, "Which video was it?" He said, "No, it was one to do with community." And I said, "Oh, that's great. And thanks so much for taking the time, to encourage me." He said, "No, I just wanted to say it was like really refreshing. We need community, and we need to be positive about life." And I said, "No, I agree." So thank you to that stranger and to that person. If he's watching this video, I really appreciate it. I said at the time, "You know what? You've really made my day." And then yesterday, I received a DM on Instagram from somebody who said, "Sean, I just want to let you know I'm writing a book, and I've taken a lot of my information, a lot of the stuff I've taken from you. I've gleaned a lot from you, and I just want to say I'm following you, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it." Man, I've got to say, folks, that doesn't often happen, okay? It does not often happen. I love to do this myself, but it takes intention, right? It takes intention, because most of us have really got good hearts. We really mean well for people. We think of someone and we think, "Oh, I hope they're doing really, really well," but then we don't send them a note, right? We see something on Facebook and it kind of primes us and thinks, "What if that person's okay? Oh, no, I'm sure they're fine. Don't need to send them a DM. Don't need to, give them a call. I don't need to email them," or whatever the case is. No, you do. Follow that intuition. It's not going to take you much. It's not going to take you long. It's not going to cost you much. But my friend, that could change somebody's life. That could be the voice they're waiting for today. You know when you've received it for yourself, what a difference it makes. And you also know what it's like when you're that voice for somebody who really needs to hear your voice in that season of their life. Today, pause, pray, think about it, and say, "Hey, I want to add value to somebody's life today." Maybe it's a stranger. Maybe it's someone you bump into in your village, in your town, around the world. Maybe it's something you see on Instagram or Facebook, or one of the other social medias, whatever it is. When you feel that prompting, do it. I have a saying that says, if you can do it later, you can do it now. Do it now. And let's spread those random acts of kindness and thoughts of kindness around the world. This is Sean from the Winelands, founder of the New Wine Coaching and Mentoring Community. If you want to know more about that, send me a DM and I'll send you details. Until later, God bless. Cheers.